7:03 on Tuesday, June 17th. We're at 65 degrees, some clouds, fog, and a little bit of rain sticking around, going up to the low 80s. Good morning, I'm John Aaron.
I'm Michelle Basch. The top local story we're following: it is primary election day in Virginia, and the polls have been open for about an hour now. WTOP's Mike Murillo has details on what seats are up for grabs.
We know which Republicans will run in the statewide races and which Democrat will be running for governor, but in the race for lieutenant governor and the race for attorney general, Democratic candidates still need to get the nod from voters. It's a crowded field for lieutenant governor with 6 candidates, among them a Prince William County School Board member, 2 state senators, 2 Northern Virginia attorneys, and a former Richmond mayor look to move on and take on Republican John Reed in the general election. For attorney general, 2 Democrats, Shannon Taylor and Jay Jones, hope to move on to challenge incumbent Republican Jason Miyares in November. Arlington County voters will decide if they want Democratic delegate for District 1 Patrick Hope to stay on the job. He has 2 challengers from his party. And in Prince William County and Culpeper County, Republican candidates will find out if they move on to the general election. Find out all you need to know about voting today and the candidates at WTOP.com. The polls close at 7 tonight. Mike Murillo, WTOP News.
An Oakton man is under arrest, accused of making threats to kill President Trump. ABC News reports charges have been filed against Peter Stinson. The FBI has laid out a 19-page affidavit that lists threats made on social media, which include using a gun, knife, or poison on the president. Stinson is a former Coast Guard lieutenant and sharpshooter. He also served as a federal emergency management instructor. A federal judge has ordered he be held until his next hearing in Virginia.
2 weeks from today, a ban on the use of gas-powered leaf blowers is set to take effect in Montgomery County. But WTOP's Jimmy Alexander reports a bill that would carve out exceptions to the new law is one of several set to be introduced in County Council today.
Councilmember Gabe Abernaz is expected to introduce a bill that would give exemptions to professional landscapers, allowing them to use gas-powered leaf blowers between 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. weekdays between October 1st and December 31st. The legislative staff report says the bill's goal is to allow qualifying professional landscapers more time to use gas-powered leaf blowers due to the limitations and expense of battery-powered leaf blowers. In 2023, the legislation banning use and sale of gas-powered leaf blowers passed 10-1, with Abernaz being the lone council member voting no. Bills on daycare and childcare will also be introduced at the Montgomery County Council meeting, along with a public hearing on cannabis dispensary zoning. Jimmy Alexander, WTOP News.
Hopefully you've got that first cup of coffee already if you do drink. Well, new research suggests having a second cup and maybe even a third could be good for your health now and in the future. WTOP's Neil Augenstein has the details.
The study followed more than 47,000 women for 30 years and found those who drank the most coffee had 13% higher odds of healthy aging.
Healthy aging in this study was defined as reaching the age of 70 or older without major chronic diseases or cognitive impairment.
Family medicine physician Christy Youssef with Kaiser Permanente says drinking caffeinated coffee appears to be linked to lowering risk of heart disease, diabetes, and neurodegenerative disease, as well as reducing inflammation and protecting cells.
To consume coffee moderately, you want to consider sticking to 2 to 4 cups per day. So keep in mind that 1 cup means 8 ounces, not a jumbo mug.
And if you want to put something in your several cups of coffee,
think about flavoring your coffee with a splash of unsweetened plant milk or cinnamon or vanilla extract instead of syrups or flavored creamers.
Neil Augenstein, WTOP News.
Now, of course, Michelle and I hit the coffee pretty early as a result of our jobs. I'm on number 3 this morning. Where are you?
I'm number 2, but I usually have 3 per day at least.
I top out at 4, but according to the study, I'm in good shape, I think.
I am too, but I worry about, as she says, maybe you should be using a splash of something in your coffee instead of, a big glug of creamer like I do. So that's the part where I worry about.
4 cups of black coffee for me. My stomach somehow gets through it.
You can handle it.
Yeah, still ahead here in Money News.
The crack in the